Hello, everybody. I am Fingerflops, and welcome right back to another episode of The Forgotten City. I just left off killing the thief, and I took his bow. I took the warrant for the person he's looking for, and now I'm gonna go see what I can do with it. So,
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban. But I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
let's see what he's got to say.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
Let's hear it now.
Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago, hastily written, in which the author claimed something extraordinary and terrifying. He wrote that when the golden rule is broken, statues spring to life all over the city, wielding golden bows and begin firing golden arrows at the inhabitants. Supposedly, one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I mean, I can't say I'm not interested. And, this is one of the things that I needed the bow for anyways, so I think the Golden Goose is meant to be a cautionary tale. I'm going to say that first.
Look, I might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
Sure.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
I'm not.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
Golden bow.
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
You want me to steal it?
Oh, gods no. If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead. But in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
See what I can ask. Why can't I just take it? Why can't you do it yourself? Isn't that extremely dangerous? I don't have any questions right now. Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
Why can't I just
Because
take
the
it?
gods would see you, of course. Hence my proposal.
Isn't it extremely
When
dangerous?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind, do you think he was worried about the danger?
Maybe a little.
So, are you in, partner?
I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Gotcha, so I'll take that.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. may the gods not watch over you.
Man, what the hell is that, though? Like, why does he have the key to this place? Because, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Let's go see what he's got. He listens with their ears. Dang. Oh, dang. Should I shoot that? I feel like it's, I feel like I'm gonna have to, but I'm gonna look around for a sec. Ah, I still have my flashlight. Sick. Brazier. Extinguish those. Inspect the large stone statue of Diana, the ancient Roman goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld. Swap out the fake golden bow for the real one. Do I have to like jump on this guy or something? Roman man on his knees, as if uttering a desperate prayer. Clearly it fell on deaf ears. I'm gonna shoot this. Okay. Nothing happened with that. Maybe I gotta shoot it out? No. Oh, okay. Okay. So I've done that.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow?
Yeah, I got it.
Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you.
You locked me in here?
A little bit slow, aren't you? Yes, I locked you in. And until you give me my bow, you're gonna stay in there, like Tantalus in Tartarus.
House is not against the golden rule. You said you'd split the riches between the two of us.
No, technically, I never said that. I said, if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, infinite wealth is still infinite. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and a promise, now is it? Oh, I do love a good loophole.
How can I trust you after you've double-crossed me like this? Let me out right now, or when I free myself, I'm gonna kill you.
Not a very effective threat, is it? See, your first problem is, you're in there, and I'm out here. Your second problem is the golden rule. What are you gonna do? Kill us all? It's an empty threat. The bow, now. And don't even think about giving me the fake one. I'll recognize my own handiwork.
There's no way I'm giving you this bow. I'll find another way out. Even if I gave it to you, you'd probably just leave me in here. Forget it. Yeah, first one.
I would reconsider my position quickly if I were you. I'm not sure if you noticed, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest, and they can be rather aggressive toward intruders. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man, but I always wondered how anyone could have known that. Let's find out if they were right, shall we?
Are they gonna come after me now? Okay. So there must... the nest. Boom. Oh, it turned it to gold. Oh, dang. Dang, I better get out of here, dude. Dude, what? What did I find? Hello. Fletched arrows. Cool. Dude, no way. Look at this water. There's like kale in there or something. I also apologize for the way my mouth is moving. I have a canker sore on my tongue and it hurts to talk, so I'm doing my best for you guys, but do your best not to judge if you can. But I would be, I'd be laughing at me too. The algae. Oh, I bet I have to turn it to gold. Let's see. Oh, okay. I can walk up there. I was a little confused. Boink. Dude, what? That's crazy. Boink. Dude, that's crazy. Hi. Gotta get under here. Dude, what? Can turn the algae to gold, and that's... Oh, there's the Mr. Creature guy. We gotta be going to the upper cistern now. Take a look at the scroll nearby. Thank you for the tip. I didn't even see the scroll. Oh, wow. Okay.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me. A rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings.
God.
It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Dude, it's heavy, man. Oh, that was odd. I'm glad to know that I can do that, though. Anywhere with ropes. Hello. God, that is terrifying. Not a fan. Whoa, holy cow. I went flying on that. Oh, interesting. I was thinking that maybe there was something special. Oh, whoopsies. Did I? Oh. Still just trying to be thorough. Don't want to miss anything. This game's too cool. Amphora of arrows? I'll take the arrows. That's pretty cool, though. Bowling. Okay. Dude, this is so cool. Hello. Oh, she can't even look at me. Oh, and they're climbable now. Amazing. I assumed they would be, but still, that's a little interesting on how that's done. You gotta like point the camera where you want it to go. Saving. I was gonna see if that was one of the doors that was unlockable from the other side. Find a way into the palace. Okay, so I've done that. Can I move this? No. Behind closed doors. That's locked. Is this the one with that chick in it? Fletched arrows? Man, I'm getting a ton of arrows. They gotta be prepping me for something. Notebook. Alright. Don't look at me. What the hell is that? What the hell? Get dome-pieced. Thank you. Dude. What the hell? Kick. Man, dude, that's crazy. They were just waiting to die. God, that's horrifying and awful. Waiting for another one that's just like gonna be around any corner or something. Oh shit. God. God damn it. You're still alive? Oh god. Right in the head. Get out of here. Dude, that's so freaky, man. They're like half gold. I see you over there. What's up, bitch? Oh, shit. Oh, man, I got him in the dick. Sorry, dude. Using a bow as a primary is a cool change of pace, too, from Call of Duties and such. Hi-ya! That's funny, man. Dude, this place is wrecked.
You're not supposed to be here.
Oh. Dude, what the hell? Did I do it? Am I good? Reach the upper floor of the palace. Interesting, dude. Looks like she ran away for now. That way's blocked. There's nothing that way. Down there? Oh. What the hell, dude? Pain. Dude, what the hell? I'm so fascinated. Can't wait to see what the hell I'm going to. Fletched arrows, gotta love it. Nothing in that little... Oh, hello. Please stay there. I don't like that. Did I get him? I think I got him. Yeah. Get out of my way. Oh, I don't want to be in the algae. Ah! Ah! Please, yeah. I got you glitched. Boink. Go away. You too. Nothing in there. I got those. Is that not? That just it doesn't really feel like working? Okay. That's fine. That's what it is. Is that like just enough boosty to get me up? The heck, dude? What the heck is going on? Yes, I did it! God, that took forever! Okay, I'm saving. Oh my god, dude. That was horrifyingly bad. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Hello. Please stay away from me. Hiya! I like how they do backflips, boink. Right in the dome. Get out! What the hell? Get out of here, dude. God, this is fun gameplay still. More fletched arrows, got some denarius. I don't like the way you're looking at me, dude. It's freaking scary. Nice, all that got. Let's see. I bet. There's that. Oh, there's a platform. Sick. Hello, madam. Oh, okay, so I guess there were two ways up. Interesting. Give me those. Awesome. Man, this is quite the underground tunnel. I wonder who made this. Please. I got you, dude. Don't worry about it. Sorry you went through what you went through. Boink. More arrows. No, not the Lilarium. Anything of interest around here? Hi, buddy. Walking on your table, sorry. Okay, so we made it around here. Distract them. Boop. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll do my best to save you. Then I got all your buddies. Holy cow, man. That's crazy. Now can I enter? Seems I can. Isn't that Yulia? It looks a lot like Yulia if it isn't. Here's a chest. Fletched arrows. There was nothing in that corner. I thought I might have seen. Holy cow, this place is covered in blood. Got palace door key. Take that item. I'm gonna read Nevia's journal, but what is this rack for? Looks like this custom-made rack has been used to hold down golden statues and peel the golden layer from them. Oh my god. So that's why they're half gold, because she was testing. Holy cow. Dude, that is messed up. Let's read this.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Holy cow, man. This just keeps getting more and more screwed. She's using like medieval pliers and medieval scissors, it looks like. I don't even know what those are. Holy cow, man. That's gruesome. Unlock. Open. God, man. What's wrong with your head? Reach the upper floor. You've done it now. Tons of books. Guessing these folks were scared pre-Navia. I'll take those arrows if you'll let me have them. But you won't. Trap them. Holy, right in the neck. Holy cow. Sorry, you guys. You're gonna have to stay in there. And yeah, watch me kick your friend. Oh, did I get it in the wall by accident? There we go. Get the hell away from me. That's freaking scary. Holy cow. Holy cow, my man. Dude, this is not turning out the best for me at the moment. God. Woo! Get out of my way. Freaking assholes. Ooh, I need those. I don't trust you guys. Boink. Cover that up just in case. Gotta clear the room. can't pick it back up. It's alright. Man, I can't believe this bow actually works to the intended purpose. Dacius was actually right. That's unbelievable. Oh, hello. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna pop you one right in the groin. Gotcha. Doink. Man, just like, why are you guys up here? It's like they were displayed either as a reminder to not sin, or I don't know, a fucking just trophy, like it's a sign of wealth perhaps. Dude, the climbing mechanic, very, very interesting, but I'm glad that it works good. Stay back there. Ooh, give me those. Boink. Don't do that. Boink. God, I can't forgive myself after hearing them say, like, please and, like, thank you after I kill them. I can't forgive myself for just, like, shooting them in the balls. I'm sorry.
Make it stop. Kill me.
Alright, alright. Sighs of relief, man. That's such a heavy, you know, caption. I can't believe that. Wow. Right in the dome. Oh my god. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, I thought I got him in the face. Second time I did. Take the arrows. Holy cow, man. Boom. Can I walk past you guys? No. Looks like there may have been something this way. Now it's all blocked. Pain. God. I just want to help you guys. I'm trying to bring this world to an end. I think that that's... Whoa. Garvum. Don't need that, I guess. Another Lalaria or Lararium, excuse me. Actually, see if I can lure him over here. Badoink. What up, folks? Come at me. Come at me. Oh, dang it. Oh, right in the eyeball, dude. Same with that guy. Yeah! Get out of the way. Oh, I thought that it was incentivizing the dresser. Got fire on the ground, dude. This place has been ravaged. I wonder how long Navia has been here. Another journal. Awesome.
My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength in those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed Iodame to attack She was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in. Still, as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved.
Wow.
I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this God's forsaken place.
Dude. I think she's mistaken about about the subjects being wrong for the experiment. The experiment is wrong for the subjects. And I mean that in the most literal way, that it's just wrong to be doing what she's doing to them. And it's probably why they're lunging at, oh Christ. It's probably why they're lunging at her, is because they're in so much pain and they know that she inflicted it. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Dude, get freaking dropped. What the hell? Nothing around here. There's a chest, fletched arrows. I feel like there's gotta be somebody around these corners. We'll try and lure some. Boink. Nobody behind me. What up, B? Boing. Boing. Yeah. So I think if you kick those guys into the other guys, it like knocks them out or something. Not 100% sure, but we will see. Eventually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. And they're straight up like, they're restrained through the cracks. Holy cow, dude. That is brutal. Eventually, she just killed it. It appears to be dead. Evidently, its death didn't break the golden rule. So, it doesn't... to me, I would assume that she's murdering them. Good God. Sorry I'm taking a little while. I'm just very... Oh, wow. This must be the first area that she was referring to. Oh my goodness. Dude, and look at that. Like, there's gold even on their skeletons. Like, that's so deep. An inch? Closer? Don't tell me this is the chick she's been fucking talking about. You can talk? Are you whispering to me through the statues somehow? I don't understand what you're saying. Who are you? Why are you helping me? I'm not sure she's helping me yet. I don't understand what you're saying. What? Oh, shit. You must be Navia.
And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And, worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
Dude, whoa. If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold. This has nothing to do with me. Should I encase her in gold? I have no idea. If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold. Let's try that.
And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
Liar. I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace. For her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her. To see her beautiful face. To hear her speak freely. Instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
It's not just the statue whispering to me. A lot of them do, but it's always the same voice. I didn't hear any whispers. It sounds like you've lost your mind. Let me think about it for a little bit. I actually ended up contemplating it for like 5 or 10 minutes, so I edited out the part where you're just staring at me. I think I'm going to choose it's not just this statue whispering to me. A lot of them do it, but it's always the same voice. Just because, I want to try and relate.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was...
Dude,
Wait.
just
I
relax.
see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me. Were you planning to wait until I'd done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
No, I swear.
Liar. You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I want to do is leave.
What? What are you talking about?
I got trapped in tunnels under the city and came up inside the palace.
Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
No. I never had any intention of hurting you. I was planning to kill you, but then I saw what you've done. No, I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this. And in so much pain. It's the air. Coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can undo all of this. If you tell me the treatment for rheumatism, I'd be only too happy to imprison you in gold. I don't know. We need the cure for rheumatism. But I would be happy to imprison her in gold for torturing these people like she has. Let's try the rheumatism one.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover her in gold again. I can wind back time and make it so that I never came in here. That one.
What? Wind back time? What are you talking about?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I think she would believe me.
What? How is that possible?
I just need to get back to the Shrine of Proserpina.
The goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. Of course. But I'm confused. If you've harnessed the secrets of the gods, why tell me?
because you'll never remember this conversation.
I see. Well, I'll trust you to honor our bargain. But if you don't, mark my words, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Okay.
Go. And never return.
I can't believe we got away unscathed. Honestly. I mean... I thought I was gonna get sheared for sure. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can't talk to her. Alright. I'm out of here, dude. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Holy cow, I'm gonna save it. Let's see. It's a nice zip line. Sick, dude. Reach the front of the palace. Oh. The gilding. Hello, ma'am. I have the cure for rheumatism.
Feeling all right?
I'm feeling alright. Figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I'm impressed. How is Nevia?
Not great. She's alive, but she just wants to be left alone, and the treatment is willow bark.
Willowback. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some.
It was
I have
Rufius.
some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this?
Sure.
You just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
Poor guy. Maybe he'll be a little less irritable. He seemed very angry last time. Willow bark, a pot of finely shaped willow bark for medicinal purposes. Thank you. Alright, I can do that.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Thanks. See ya.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Dude, it's not even a problem. Am I in the Shrine of Apollo? Yeah. Wasn't there something here? I'm gonna go give this to Rufius.
A golden bow. Just like Apollo.
Sorry
Hello.
again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
Good.
How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. You'd never believe me if I told you. Just lucky, I guess. No. I'm gonna go with this one.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name?
Al.
Sisyphus. Yeah,
Oh.
that's the one. Old King
Dang
Sisyphus.
it. Like Sisyphus, how so? Remind me who that is.
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
Thanks, Galerius.
Anytime, friend. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
Wow. That's amazing. I also want to point out, I'm baffled right now because the guy that pushes the boulder is up on Malleolus's villa. We saw the guy with the boulder. Not only that, we saw the gentleman that was stuck in the lake reaching for the fruit that he couldn't grasp. And I was so intrigued by it, and it was just explained. That is... Oh, what the hell? We're gonna pass by him too.
Salve.
I want to look at him. There he is, right down there. Oh my gosh. Reaching for a fruit he could never grasp. I can't take it either. Wow. Unbelievable, man. This is the underworld. It's been confirmed. Oh, wow. I love this game. You're gonna be able to move somehow. I can hear you.
Cerberus lifts his dribble head
Hey, buddy.
and lets out his
Name's
three
Rufius.
fold braying.
Better watch your step.
Livia, would you stop
That's your
muttering
rheumatism.
like
What
a
business
deer
is
over a
that?
Sorry,
corner?
dude.
You'll scare away my
Figured out a
customers.
treatment. Eat a pinch of this willow bark and you should feel better in no time.
In between
Willow
their
bark.
previous lives when
And
they
this
are
will work?
ignorant.
Oh,
This
thank
again.
God.
You're in a world.
Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it, my man. Who you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change it?
No.
Fair enough. You said you owed me one, remember? Ugh.
Who do you want me to vote for?
Let's talk about something else.
Fine.
I don't want him to vote for anybody yet, because I want him to vote for Galerius at some point. And it's good to know that he owes me a favor. That's one vote for Galerius. Then we got Dooley, if they'll let him vote. Yeah. With that, we do need to go into the cistern, maybe. Oh, here's Horatius, finally.
What is it, citizen?
What's your story?
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
How'd you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing all right for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl, and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Sorry to hear that.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Centilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
What can you tell me about the magistrate? Do you know a way out of here? Can I see the citizen register? What do you think about the golden rule? Who are you? Can we talk about Centilla?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Sometimes fresh eyes help. It sounds like you don't want me looking for her. This one.
I suppose that's true.
Didn't you notice anything suspicious before she went missing? I know what you did to her. Let's talk about something else. Let's start with this.
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
I'm gonna bluff.
If you're accusing me of a crime, you'd better have something to back it up. You're grasping at straws and it's not going to work. We're done.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to falsely accuse you. I apologize. Okay.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm...
Because I'm cool and you're not. Warming up for a speech.
Thank you.
You know what? Let's get some dirt on this guy.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
So you're Quinstius. Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance? Let's start with that.
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
What aren't you telling me?
Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back. Of course, just to be clear, I take no responsibility for what happens to you down there.
And here we go. Speechless. Yeah, you're about to get
My name
got.
is Marcus Malleolus Gurgius. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description in this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
I can prove it's you, yet, but I will, or I can't prove it's you. Apparently Quintius also suffers from delusions of grandeur. My mistake, never mind, no.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
I can't prove it's you yet, but I will.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted?
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my
Excuse
villa
me.
uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill you.
You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins
Oh
of the
man. He didn't even get got. Dang it, you guys. It's alright. I wonder if I'm gonna keep the bow. I really hope I do, because that was a bit of a pain to get. If not, I do have a save, so that is nice. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna get you, Sentius. How did he not know who Steve Jobs was? If you get the reference, then I'm really glad. Alright. So, salve, friend.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I do still have the bow. I'm Fingerflops. I'm a little busy right now. I need you to take care of something urgently.
Sounds serious. I'm listening.
Rufius is becoming agitated because of his rheumatism, but if you give him some of this willow bark, it will calm him down. I need you to stop Fabia entering the empty shrine and tell the new arrival he'll find what he's looking for in there. Go give that to Rufius.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. Alright, got it.
And then, yeah, I need you to stop Fabia.
Alright, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
And
Yulia.
he can do all three? Dude, this man is fit to be magistrate. There's nothing that this man can't do.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Because you're gonna win the election, my boy. I've never met Claudia either. I don't know who Claudia is. Where are you going? Hi, Livia.
Ixion turns.
I hope you're doing okay, Livia. Wonder what happens. Kita Malios' golden bow. I can't like equip it or anything. I'm sure it just comes out whenever it's needed. So we're... I speak with their tongues. I wonder if it's the god speaking to me. I have no idea. Okay. I'm going to go back to the villa. Hi, Dooley. Is he gonna go... Dude, he's talking to him. Wow, dude, that's amazing. The attention to detail is just absolutely incredible. Apparently there's some graffiti on the wall. I really want to talk to Equitia as well. Not sure exactly where she is. Who's in here? Oh, there she is. Very nice. Hello.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Do you know way out of here? This one.
Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but you've come to the right person. Did you find a pattern then? What have you noticed?
Some people mentioned a coin.
Yes, I suppose that could be something. But then most of us do tend to carry coins on our person, don't we? What else?
I was hearing the shrine collapse in the background. I was like, what the hell's going on? Some people mentioned memory lapses.
That's true. I know I wasn't entirely sure how I wound up here. What else?
That's all I noticed.
There are definitely some common threads there. But I think we'll need...
Maybe I have to tell her a few more.
To ensure we're not just seeing coincidences. Keep asking people how they wound up here. I don't want us to rush to any conclusions yet. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind and dictates we should be sure. Yes, you should ask the others first.
Trust me,
And
I
did you
have.
notice anything?
Some people mentioned a river.
Yes, I understand many of our
There we go.
friends were carried here by a river current. It's as I feared. I think I understand what poor Livia has been going through.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Did you happen to encounter a stranger in the forest before you arrived here? And did you happen to catch her name? I see. And was this stranger by any chance wearing a hood? Because I've seen her before.
I said all this.
I think you should see. I think you'd better follow me to the baths.
Okay.
But don't follow too closely. We can't have people thinking we're bathing.
It's saved for me. La la la. Ah, la la. Jeez. Excuse me. Dude, she's hooking and booking it over there. I must be a handsome sumbitch. You okay?
Welcome.
Hello. You seem happy. I haven't... Oh, is that Claudia? I bet that's Claudia. Oh, that's right. I never went in here after the baths. Or after the... I'm sorry, after the thief. You're right there. You've been found. Boom. I beat you. Whoa. This is the first place I came from. Dude. I forgot how cool this room is. Is there a Goldie down there? Looks like there is. Man, that's sad. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna check that out first. God. Just stuck there for eternity drowning. Alright. Dude, wow. What a pool. Can y'all imagine swimming in this in real life? I'd pay a lot of money to swim in that pool. That's a ladder. Are there a bunch of them? Doesn't look like it. Hello.
All right, you're here. You were asking how I knew the young woman you met by the river was wearing a hood. Here, look down at the bottom of the baths. It's a little hard to make out in this light. If only we could see. Oh, what a marvelous lamp. But do you see it? Somebody waking up by a river in a forest.
Coin. She's holding a coin.
A hooded figure with a coin. It's just as you described it. Only, I think I know who that stranger is. Charon, the ferryman of the dead. Charon, who, in exchange for the right coin, helps the souls of the newly deceased cross the Styx, the river that separates the land of the living from the land of the dead.
When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, but all I found was some loose change.
There are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. I take it you know what this means.
This place is the underworld.
I'm afraid so. It's all starting to make sense. All these people whose last memory was running from the fires toward the river. It seems none of them escaped with their lives after all. Perhaps we should be grateful they don't remember their final moments. It also tells us that the Golden Rule is the work of Pluto, the god of the underworld, and why his epithet has always been Father of Riches. I know it's a lot to take in, and you look as if you have questions, so I'll try to answer them if I can.
I had to write down the god that rules the domain. So we're dead. What can you tell me about Charon or Charon? I'm not sure. Why are there so few people in the underworld? Were you trying to keep this from me? I don't have any questions right now.
That was my first thought too. In the old stories, the underworld was where the souls of the deceased were taken. But it was also possible for the living to reach it without dying, if they were particularly fearless. So I'm afraid I don't know.
What can you tell me about Charon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting you're not from here. If you were Roman, or even Greek, you would know these stories. Each of them is slightly different, whether the storyteller was Plato, Homer, Virgil, or Ovid. But they always involved the souls of the dead meeting a grim ferryman named Charon on the bank of a river.
Wow.
It was said that he'd help the new arrival cross, only if they could pay him with a coin, an obol. That's why it was once our custom to bury our loved ones with a coin in their mouths. Charon's obol, we called it. Of course, an obol was a kind of Greek coin, because we inherited this knowledge from the Greeks.
Why didn't you recognize Charon immediately?
To be fair, the ferryman isn't exactly as the poets described, and he, she, they seem to appear to different people in different guises. You say you saw a young woman with a hood. and I once heard Kabash mention a stranger in a ram headdress named Kerti, and Rufius described meeting a stranger named Kumut Tabal wearing an eagle headdress. But whatever form this stranger took, they were always wearing a hood of some sort, and their name always began with a K sound. I suspect the only way you'll solve this riddle is if your paths cross again.
Are there so few people in the underworld?
Good question. Let's see. In the stories, Charon would always require a coin as payment for passage across the river, but that never made any sense to me. What does an ancient immortal being need with coins? In our case, it seems Charon didn't take the coins we had. He or she merely checked we had one in our possession. So, maybe there's something special about the coins each of us had on us. And that might explain why we wound up here, but so many others did not.
Were you trying to keep this from me? That was the only one I really wanted to ask, but all of these are worthwhile.
No. I mean, I had my suspicions, especially after Livia's ramblings, but I would never have figured it out without your help. I promise you.
That's all the questions I had.
Now that we know where we are, we have to figure out what to do about it, if we don't want to be cast into gold for eternity. We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
Can't we just escape the same way we came in? I've noticed you... we'll start with that one.
It's a reasonable question, but the problem is, this place is fairly well designed to keep us here. There's no way to climb up the shaft. And even if you could build a ladder big enough, just trying it would break the golden rule. We know that, thanks to the writings left behind by those who've tried.
I've noticed you seem uncomfortable calling the god of the underworld by his name. Why is that?
All Romans try to avoid saying it, and the reason is quite simple. He might hear us. You may refer to him as Pluto, if you wish, but you'll only be calling attention to yourself. Do so at your own peril.
Tell me more about confronting Pluto head-on. Tell me more about escaping with the help of Proserpina or a guide. I wonder if I can ask both. I don't know, I'm curious about this.
Is everyone so blunt where you're from?
Yes.
That option would be the boldest, but also the only way to learn the truth about the Golden Rule, and maybe even put an end to it. As I said, Hercules managed to overpower the god of the underworld, but he was a demigod. Forgive my candor, but you are no Hercules.
Hercules couldn't manipulate time or turn organic matter into gold. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Are you telling me that you can? I won't pretend to understand exactly what that means, but if that's true, then perhaps you stand a chance. So, if you want to confront him, I'll help you as much as I can. Who knows? Perhaps your name will be uttered in the same sentence as Hercules one day. But first, you'd need an audience with you-know-who, and for that, you'll need to enter the great temple overlooking the city. The problem is, the door has been sealed shut for as long as I've lived here, and there doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. I suspect the answer lies in the desecrated obelisk in front of it. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there are 4 plaques missing from its base. It looks as though somebody, or a series of somebodies, forcibly removed them, and in doing so, dishonored and angered our divine keeper. If you could recover and replace all 4 of those missing plaques, I imagine he might be willing to receive an audience again.
What can you tell me about the obelisk?
It's the towering stone monument with 4 sides and a pyramid-shaped head that stands before the great temple, a dedication to the god of this place. You'll find them all over Rome, but of course they were looted from Egypt many years ago. It seems one of them made its way here too, although how is a mystery. However, this one is unusual in that each of the 4 sides is decorated in a different style: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and another I don't recognize. That means you'll need to recover 4 different plaques: Roman, Greek, Egyptian, and a 4th, a mystery plaque.
Where would I find the Roman plaque? Writing all this down.
To answer that, we first need to ask who would have defaced the obelisk in the first place. It would have had the god's name engraved into it, so it may be that whoever desecrated it wanted that name to be forgotten. And there's only one group of people I know of who might want to do that. There's a cult in Rome that often argued there is only one true god. Theirs, of course. They've been known to start fires, as well as deface religious monuments whose existence challenged their
Malleolus.
If I were you, I'd go looking for them. Of course, they've all been in hiding since the fire last year, so finding them won't be easy. But I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps, if you could find that, you might be able to recover the Roman plaque.
Where should I find the Greek plaque?
I don't know. But perhaps you should begin your search with the local Greek fellow, Georgius. His store is in the forum.
Okay. Egyptian plaque.
Perhaps Kabash, our Egyptian resident, would be able to tell us. Unfortunately, he disappeared weeks ago. But I did hear Aurelia is peddling rumors about him at the tavern, so perhaps you could talk to her, or just take a look in his room.
Okay, Aurelia about Kabosh. And where would I find the mystery plaque?
I'm afraid you're on your own with that one. But perhaps finding the other 3 will illuminate the way.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. Tell me more about this other way.
Both Orpheus and Sisyphus were said to have persuaded Proserpina to help them escape, and Aeneas was guided to the exit. The problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
So she might be willing to work against him to help us.
If the stories are true, then I suppose so. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
I hear the female statues whispering to me every now and then.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now?
I'm just fucking sorry.
And again, I suppose you were worried I'd think you were as mad as Navia. Can you tell me more? Is it the same voice? What kinds of thing does it say?
It's always the same voice and she's helpful, if a little cryptic.
Fascinating. Perhaps she's a benevolent spirit. Or perhaps... Perhaps you're hearing the voice of Proserpina herself. If she has indeed been abducted, it would make sense for her to speak in cryptic whispers to avoid detection. Tell me, has she told you anything that might lead you to the way out?
Not yet.
Oh, I see. Well, let me know if you hear anything that might be a thread through this labyrinth.
Alright, I'm ready to get started.
Alright. I would suggest not discussing this with anyone. The best we can do for them is to let them remain oblivious for as long as possible. As for Livia, it seems she's been shouldering the weight of this terrible secret all this time. Perhaps it would comfort her to know she's not alone.
Alright. I'll have a chat with Livia
In any
first.
case, time is of the essence, so you'd best begin. May Fortuna guide you. Although you may not need her with Proserpina on your side.
Wow, man. What a start to this part of it. I'ma beat you, man. I'm so fast. Can't shoot anything in here. Inspect. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. God, this music. Okay, I'm gonna save right here. Just in case. Our beloved shrine has fallen. Can I take another bow? Yes, please. That's hilarious, man. He only had 1 coin. Maybe all the people only have 1 coin. Maybe that was his passage into, I don't know, whatever world we're in. Whoa, where is she at? What is this way? Whoa. Dang. Chest. There's that third guy that Galerius was talking about. Oh my goodness. That's awful. See you later. Gotta talk to Livia. You have anything to say? No? Okay. Hi.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron?
Would you shut
scare my
up?
customers.
Nobody
They
likes
follow
you.
their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
No.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come. Say it. Speak its name. Then it is true. I was right.
Yes, you were.
I thought I saw it, but when the rest of them could not, I kept thinking I must have gone insane. I had to tell myself it was true over and over again, until I wasn't sure if I was deceiving myself. I must apologize if my words seem cryptic. I'd found comfort in reciting the Metamorphoses by our great poet Ovid. He gives such an uncanny description of this place. I cannot help but wonder if he himself came here. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, I would.
I will do my best to remember the relevant verse. There is a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The sluggish Styx exhales vapor, and by that way, the shadows of the newly dead descend, entombed with full rites, and the ghosts of those, at last, given proper burial. The wide, thorny waste is cold and pallid, and the newly arrived shades are ignorant of the road that leads to the Stygian city, where Black Dis has his cruel palace. As the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls, and is never too small for any populace, nor notices the crowds that come. There the bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives. And still others incur punishment. I hope I have done it justice, and now we share a secret. It's as if you've lifted a great burden from my shoulders. Thank you, friend. I think I should rest.
I think you should too, Missy. It's crazy. Lead resolved. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna talk to Rufius. Okay. Well, I have to go find Rufius, and he might be around Livia now that I think about it. Let's go see. God, I want to live in a place like this in real life. No, he's not here.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern. You stay away
Beer
from my
vat.
money.
A large vat of brewing beer. There's a layer of small insects drowning on the surface. Not very good. It's locked. Wow. Bet it's got hemlock in it, the stuff that she's selling. She should drink it herself. Have fun with it. Bitch. God, can't believe her. Okay, so Rufius isn't there. Oh, la 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 la. We could talk to Malleolus about it. I'm gonna try and find Rufius first, though. There he is.
Citizen.
You're a citizen too.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. No idea what you're talking about. What? That was Galerius, not you.
Where do you think he got the willow bark, man?
Oh, he got that from you? I guess you did help me then. I think I have seen that plaque. Sorry, I lied. Can't be too careful these days. Head into the caves behind the theater. Turn right, then right again. Oh, and here. You'll need this key.
Oh yeah, baby. Take that item. I had to write down the directions. Got it, thanks. We're good, Rufius. It seems like he just knew exactly where it was, so maybe I don't have to talk to the rest of the folks. So he said the theater. Hello, Missy. Hello, you two.
On your best behavior, I trust?
On your best behavior, I trust. Yeah. I'm a little turned around. I don't know why I'm struggling right now. Is there anything over here? Ah, it won't let me over there. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna run around for a second, I guess, because I'm blanking on where the theater is. But who wouldn't be able to enjoy this amazing music? Oh! I haven't taken fall damage yet. That's hilarious. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Okay, so from the theater, gotta go to the caves. Right? Yeah. Going to the caves. Gonna take a right. Then I gotta take another right. Then I gotta... Whoa, dude. Unlocked. There's the plaque. A plaque bearing a Latin inscription, Pluto, father of riches. Take it. It's mine now. Wooden carving. Wooden carving with the symbol of a fish carved into it. It looks like it might be religious nature. Interesting. And this was on that stone. Yeah, it's actually that stone right there. That was in Rufius's room, so very neat. Sculpture of Minerva, the Roman goddess of strategy. Interesting. Her helmet is on, a little funky. Stone carving with the symbol of a fish carved into it. It looks like it might be religious in nature. Cool, dude. What's supposed to go in there? Oh? Oh? Dude, where the hell did I just make it to? Oh, I don't... That was probably just a way out. Or a shortcut or something. Either way, we got the Roman plaque now. Wow, dude. Holy cow. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Can't read that one. I guess those ones aren't graffiti. I wonder if Livia was coming down here. Oh, and that was that shrine where people were worshiping, I'm guessing. That I was trying to find at the beginning. Don't know what's down there. Should be fine without it. Oh. Okay. Very cool. Oh, alright. I think... Oh. Wow, we just made one big fat circle. Gosh darn it. Ah, well, there we go. Oh! God, man, come on. Let's see. Then for the Greek one, so we got that. For the Greek one, we gotta go talk to Georgios. I like him. He reminds me of my grandpa Jerome, and we're Italian, but still. See you later, Bubba.
Citizen.
There he is.
Ah, a fellow greetings. I'm Georgios. It gladdens me to see another.
See you later. I know. You want to know where I'm from, but I really want to ask you some questions.
My friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
Yes, sir. You know where I can find a Greek plaque?
And in a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios, and they think, ah, he must mean Georgios. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us, but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgios the Roman. I accept the world is Roman. Plus, I have no hair left.
The underworld.
But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plague you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Duli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy.
Dooley's got
so
it?
I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him. In
Dude.
his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
I'll be going.
I hope that our paths cross again soon.
Hell yeah. That's amazing. Dooley, I need your plaque.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I did not do it, Dooley. Sad.
Am I going to die? I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
Have we met before?
We have. Now the Greek plaque.
Do you like it? It's shiny, isn't it?
I love him.
It makes me happy just looking at it.
Oh. May I please have it?
But if I gave it to you, then I wouldn't have it anymore, and I'd be sad.
I need it for something really important. Alright, what's it going to take for you to give it to me? We'll try this one.
It's mine. and I really like it. I want to keep it. Well, if you get me out of here, then I wouldn't need it anymore because I'd already be happy. Then you could have it, and you'd be happy too.
Okay. So we have to get him out to get his plaque and to get his treasure. Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out of here.
Valerius already tried that. He said the
We've heard about that, then maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Galerius? He's nice.
We've heard that one, so all I need to do is persuade everyone to vote for Galerius. Perhaps Malleolus will set you free if he wins.
Yeah, Galerius will let me out. Then you can have my plaque, and everyone will be happy.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later, Dooley. So straightforward. So nice. Dang. Let's see. So, we got that one. Aurelia about Kibosh. Yeah. Let's go ask her.
Vote for Malleolus.
Shut up.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock cap at murder.
Dude, sorry. Jeez.
Oh, do us all a favour and drink
Wow. Okay, so I guess I can't talk to her quite yet. Actually, let me try and find Kibosh's room. Galerius for magistrate countered by I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Wow. Hello. I need to try and get Galerius elected. I think that should be my next course of action. Whoopsies. Coming for you. Hey, buddy.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
We're gonna do this.
You're toying with me, right? You're a bit...
We're gonna skip past this.
He was forcing him to start. Oh,
right.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend. So, I'll tell you what.
Okay, you're a good man.
Oh, now. Oh, and if our conversations...
Yeah, we're all good, my boy. But I want to talk to you.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Oh, you know. Ever thought about running for magistrate?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me.
I don't think Malleolus is going to help. I guess we'll have to wait and see whether Malleolus frees him or not. Why is Dooley in a cell? We know why Dooley's in a cell. Let's do this.
And how could you know that? I mean, I don't like the man, but I don't see how you could know a thing like that.
I guess we'll have to wait and see whether Malleolus frees him or not. Damn.
I suppose you're right.
Well...
Alright, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
There's that. I'm gonna see if I can talk to the townsfolk and get their vote. Let's see. So... Oh, and I'm in the Shrine of Apollo right now.
Feeling all right?
Okay, nothing really of interest there.
Thanks again.
Where is this chest? That's the statue of Apollo. Wasn't there a chest in here?
A golden bowl.
Oh, there it is.
Just like Apollo and Diana's.
Nevia's treatment notes. Flatulence, ulcers, stomach pain, rheumatism, and oils. Okay. I'll take the item. I wonder if she needs this at all.
Feeling alright?
I'm good. I keep hearing statues whispering. Is that normal? I'll be going now. Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
Okay. So I guess there isn't really
That's a
much
shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia.
that she can do for me. I don't think I've talked to Yulia since I've been alive again.
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Galerius just saved my life. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Do you know way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule? I'll be going now. Do you know way out of
If
here?
that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Go away.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to upset you. See if she'll...
I know what kind of person you...
Okay. Sorry, dude. Where is... There she is.
Shiny.
Oh, it's Fabia, not Claudia.
Salve and welcome. Need something?
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out.
Don't really care about how she ended up here since we figured out that side of the story. Do you know way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule?
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
I like your optimism. Have you met people? But I mean, I like your optimism, but
And I like
I
your
feel the
teeth.
other way.
They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you. And I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
You know way out?
What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables, and Lucretia tries to keep us healthy. My friend Georgius is always mending our clothes, and Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days.
Fair enough. I'll be going.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
No prob, Bob.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Opius, the thief, stole my purse, and I, blank, whoever wrote this, did not get the chance to finish. Interesting.
Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glorious bow you're carrying. Do you mind if I ask where you acquired it?
No. Took it from the Shrine of Diana, only to discover that you'd lock me inside with angry hornets. I managed to escape, and after a harrowing ordeal in the palace and traveling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little confused. Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
You're an asshole. Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
Let's try it.
Not going to happen.
Okay.
Very well.
Thanks for
Not
being
at all.
blunt. That's all I can ask for. Let's see. Who's... Decius's chest is locked. Shopping list. Things to buy once I've escaped. Villa on Aventine Rome. Or on the Aventine Rome. 2-horse chariot, seat on Senate. 4-horse chariot. Wow. Super selfish, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that. Seems that there's nothing of interest necessarily. Ares agreed to out of war. Cool. Alright. And he's going to visit... Oh. They're both there.
Salve.
Oh. He did. I guess... What are you doing here?
Arve again. Did you find what you need?
Can I ask you some questions about escaping the underworld?
Certainly.
I didn't really
May
need to.
Fortuna guide you.
Okay. Dooley's got that. Still just going around trying to figure out how I can get Galerius elected. Whoa, what is this? Greek statue of a woman. A Greek statue, probably of the goddess to whom this temple is dedicated. Perhaps a local Greek resident knows more about her. I think that's Proserpina. Bust. Sculpture of an unknown Greek general. His helmet pulled off his head. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a back? What the hell? What the hell is this? Dude. Oh, a harp or something. Greek lyre. Played by being strummed with a plectrum. Statue, crumbling Greek sculpture of a woman. Clearly this has been here for a long time. Okay. Dude, where am I? What is that down there? Water? Wow. Whoa. Ask the old man if he's seen Kibosh. Whoa, dude. Okay, I mean, I guess I failed asking Aurelia about Kibosh. Okay, so that's how you pull out the bow.
Come and join me by the fire.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
Fingerflops.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
Found this place by accident. Looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk. I'm looking for Kibosh. I'd rather not say. Found this place by accident.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto, god of the underworld.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
I ask that question of people quite often. Yes, I do.
And to what extent? In every situation?
No. In most situations,
So,
though.
You're not entirely confident. That is quite sensible. Indeed, I'm reminded of something Socrates once said. To paraphrase, better to know that you know nothing than to know nothing and think that you know. It is because knowledgeable people have learned enough to know they know very little, in the broader scheme of things. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. the slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, yes.
So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
There's more than... there's more than one.
How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
The correct moral code depends on the laws and customs of whichever society you're in. Maybe there's no correct morality. I like that.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet?
I think that that's a possibility as well.
After hundreds of years, and as many great thinkers dedicating their lives to these questions, what hope do we have if our best and brightest haven't been able to answer them?
What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
Not sure about that. What about do not kill?
Surely you would agree there are circumstances where an exception may be made, such as where it is necessary for self-defense or to prevent a greater evil. For any rule, you can imagine there are countless situations in which that rule may be suspended, and those situations are impossible to codify. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia.
Agreed. Life under tyranny.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
What a sweet old man. What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern, in an argument with a drunken mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Hades, you mean Pluto? Why can't you return to the surface? Why can't you tell me your name? Where is everyone else? How have you survived down here? Let's talk about something else. Why can't he tell me his name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
You mean
They are
Pluto?
one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Interesting. So all the gods are the same, it's just interpreted differently by a bunch of different people. Exactly how I view religion in real life. I don't think that it's fathomable, but everybody has their way of fathoming it.
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Where's everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
How have you survived down here?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter.
Wow.
The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
Alright.
As you wish.
Man, do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the Golden Rule? Do you know where I can find a plaque that was removed from the obelisk? I'm gonna ask that.
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription.
I do.
It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Kabash had not already taken it.
Tell me where Kabash is.
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
I'm with you so far.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
What's in there? This had better not be a trap. I'm gonna ask this first.
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna ask him these few things first.
Huh. If I did, would I be living like this?
Fair answer. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see.
I am. I already
I
knew.
enjoyed our chat,
But please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Do your thing! Okay. I just wanted to be prepared with a weapon, you know? Oh. That must be where they were digging. A bunch of, like, old scaffolding. Or is this the way out? Because this looks somewhat familiar. I knew it. Dang it. Run my way back. Okay.
Ah, you've returned.
Not for long. What does this one say? A Greek plaque which translates to the many shall suffer to the sins of the one, reminding himself why he's here. Oh, there's the catacombs. Whoop. Damn, I thought I was gonna go sploosh. All right. Wow, friend of the philosopher. This must be one of the philosopher's 11 friends who he outlived. Another one. Another one. Dude, this map is so much bigger than I originally anticipated walking around it. Gotta love surprises like that. Nothing this way. Just want to make sure, y'all. Doesn't hurt to be thorough. Okay. On God's green one is that? Same thing as all the other things. Get out of my face, dude. Hate you. See you over there. Gotta go boink. Oh man, boink. Dang it. Is it a statue? I think it's a statue. I think I'm just silly. Hello? Oh, that's not cool, dude. Oh, that one's moving. Dude, what the heckle sense? Stay away from me. Oh, jeez. Okay. What's up here? Egyptian plaque, and Egyptian plaque translates to... Oh, the exact same thing. Dude, this is like an Egyptian version of the city that we are in. Like, what, dude? Oh. Got him. Okay. Dude, holy cow. Anubis. That's amazing. I don't trust any of it. Dude, this is awesome. Oh, what up, fool?
Curse you! Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Fingerflops. Who are you?
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors.
Swear, no, dude. I swear to God, no. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots. Curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
Just looking for the Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk. I don't want to be punchy with this guy. He's armed.
That is welcome news.
Oh, okay, good.
You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Awesome. It says, oh, Osiris, Lord of Silence. Thank you.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The fourth plaque, you know about it?
Indeed. I have it right here.
Oh, shit.
I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit. And there it was.
May I have it?
You may not.
Oh.
In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you. But first, do you know what this place is?
The Egyptian underworld.
It has a name, and that is the Duat.
The
See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
So what's the problem with this plaque? I can see why you'd be unhappy with the Greeks and Romans.
I am glad to hear it, which brings me to this other, fourth plaque. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say? I don't trust the lie. I think he's smart enough to know I'm lying.
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Stop, I need that. Do it and I kill you. Please don't.
You are too late. It is done.
Dang it. Okay, so I have to venture beneath the Egyptian world. I wish you hadn't done that. Now I'm gonna have to go in after it.
It could not have gone any other way. It was Osiris's will.
Dang it, dude.
Now, the thing of evil you sought is gone. Why are you still here?
What do you think about the golden rule?
I think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there.
Perhaps. That just makes me want to go down there even more. It does.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it.
I'll be going now.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
We'll see.
I urge you, return to the surface with the Romans. It will be safer for you.
Never! Yeah, that's right, bitch. I got your plaque. Boom. I'm actually gonna put a save in right there, just in case I mess up in a couple minutes. Oh, okay, that's a dress. I thought it was a duck. Actually, let's pull up the flashlight for a sec. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Now I gotta find a way back up and out of here, dude. Ancient stone tablet. Stranger, heed the final words of Nam Kuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods command. We planted and harvested together. We shared bread and beer. We accepted newcomers with open arms as if family. But with each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves and ate and drank alone. It was there in the empty space between us that sin took root. Nurgle's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our myths. I guess I'll take it. Those big locks. Not sure what the purpose of that is, but what is this? Oh shit. I was not ready for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. That's a bunch of spikes. Run this way, see what's going on. I have a feeling I'm just gonna run into like a big group of enemies or something. Ugh, I don't want to get murked. Let's see if it hit anything. Don't tell me it's like flooding this place. Cause that ain't good.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
There's no need to end for this in violence. Get out of my way or you'll be the one who dies here. Let's start with this one.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk. There's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. I think I'm going to go with this one. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. That's how I feel in real life, so might as well go with it.
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people. I will not allow this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Probably, but you can blame your priests for that, not me. That's a little punchy. Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit? I'm gonna go with that one.
Not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Seems like we're starting to convince him, maybe. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't the important thing they motivated you to live good lives? If you were only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really a good person? Again, that bottom one's a little punchy. I'll go with this one.
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while, and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Damn. I feel for Kibosh, though. I mean, it sucks to get your beliefs completely crushed. What is happening? What is happening right now? Oh my god.
You again. What is it now?
Nothing, dude. Sorry.
As the Romans say, may fortune smile on you.
See you later, buddy. I wish you luck. Climb this ladder. Oh. Another ladder. Okay. Open these dang doors. I think we should go this way. I'm gonna pull this out, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into some guys again. Okay, we're walking through the tombs again. I think this one's the special bow. Okay. So now we've made our way around, which is awesome. Hello.
It's good to see you again, friend. Did you find what you need?
I did. I guess I don't have to talk to him again, though.
Chat, but please keep my presence here a secret. Yes.
Yeah, dude, you got it. You're chilling, dog. Don't even worry about it. You're probably one of the coolest guys I've met up in here. Alright. So we will sprint our happy asses all the way back up to where we need to go. The last plaque we need to look for is the Greek plaque, and we need to get frickin' Galerius elected as magistrate. So, one I'm gonna save. And
Isn't the great temple majestic?
So I'm gonna check my inventory real quick. I just want to see if I have all the plaques that I think I have. Egyptian Sumerian plaque is what that one was. Oh, and then there's the Roman plaque as well. How interesting. Equitia. Is there anything else I can do with you?
Did you find what you need?
What's the status of the election?
Completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
I'd like to nominate Galerius.
I like the idea, but I know Galerius well, and his position has always been that he won't run unless Malleolus withdraws. It was only yesterday that he said to me he'd only ever run if it was absolutely necessary to make sure Sentius wasn't re-elected.
Wow.
So, I suppose if you'd like to see Galerius elected magistrate, you'd need to persuade Malleolus to withdraw somehow.
Can I nominate another candidate?
Assuming they're eligible and willing to accept the...
Alright. I don't want to start the election now still.
See you again soon, I hope.
So, I still need to get dirt on Malleolus. We know that he's that funny guy's name. I think I'm going to try and talk to his wife again.
Deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
I don't want to just barge into her room, dude. I mean, how else am I supposed to go in?
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Sorry. Can we talk?
What business could you possibly have with me?
How would you like some help getting back at Malleolus? Ooh, do you know anything about Centilla's disappearance? Let's go with this one.
An intriguing proposition. Go on.
Oh, really? I don't think Malleolus is who he says he is.
Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that?
Just a hunch. I was hoping we could figure out his true identity together. Yeah.
You know, I may have the very thing you're looking
That's
for.
what I'm talking about.
Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet questions have lingered in the back of my mind ever since. But wait a minute. Why exactly are you helping me?
We have a common goal. Excuse me. I want to force him to withdraw from the election. I just hate to see such a beautiful woman treated so poorly. I'd rather not say. Let's try and butter her up just a little bit.
Oh, aren't you charming?
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite sure my husband would seethe with impotent rage if he overheard you say that. I love it. It seems our interests are aligned. I imagine knowing his true identity will give me the leverage I need to manage him appropriately. But first, I need you to do something for me.
What you need?
I want you to bring me some wine. Just one
I have that.
urn should do it. Oh,
I have
don't
it.
look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you to wrap your sweet little pleb head around. So what do you need me to spell out?
I don't have any questions.
You'll help me.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Here's the letter.
Bang, dude. Let's go. Get coerce. Quinstius to beloved Claudia. Oh, okay, I didn't realize her name was Claudia. For a time I despaired at the thought of being trapped here for the rest of my life, but then I met you and discovered that as long as I am with you, I am exactly where I should be. Mere words cannot express my affection for you, and so I will perform a grand gesture in your honor. I will become the city's magistrate, so that I may govern with wisdom and strength with you by my side. Why, thank you,
Now,
Claudia.
Perhaps you can tell me who Quinctius really is.
What?
According to this bounty letter from Emperor Nero, blah blah blah, I missed it, I'm sorry.
That's quite a lot more serious than I imagined. I only wanted some leverage over him, not to destroy him. Give me that immediately. Nobody else must know.
No. No, I think I'll hang on to it. No. Sure, you can have it, nobody else will ever know. No, I think I'll hang on to it.
No. You tricked me, you mendacious little stirkers.
I didn't lie to you.
Mission. You were planning this all along and you deliberately concealed it. May Jupiter cut you down.
I'll be going.
Curse you. I curse your life and mind and memory. May you be unable to walk or eat or drink. May this drag you to the depths. This is outrageous.
See you later. I got your letter. I got your letter. Hey, Malleolus. Malleolus, look what I have.
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
I got something special for you.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
It's not as outrageous as you think. Nero wants you dead, boy.
It finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins?
No, I'm not. Fortunately for you.
So, you're not going to kill me?
Not if you withdraw from the election immediately and release everyone in debt bondage to you. Not if you withdraw from the election immediately. No, the debt bondage must be duly. So then I would get the other plaque, maybe.
Oh, so much work and money. Oh, well, if I do it, you'll let me live?
I will.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage. There. You got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
All right. I don't know why you get to stay here, given that you're not in power or anything. After you, good sir.
Domitius, are you listening? Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't know if Ulpius is dead already. I don't think he is.
I just had a change of heart.
But you on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
What happens if I...
Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Wow. I'm on the roof. Is this supposed to lead me somewhere specific? Whoopsies. Dang. Alright, well, I guess I'm here. Whatever, I don't really need to be here. Oh, I got on top of a tree. But at least I know that I can get there if I need to. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Amazing. Okay, I need to go see Ulpius and Octavia.
Challengers are nominated by nightfall.
See you later, Equitia. You say what you gotta say, miss. Man, dude, that chick's so cool. If only women were like that in real time nowadays. There's not one that I've met that's like that. just pure, kind at heart. And if women really want to know what men are looking for nowadays, the good ones, it's purity. There's this other gentleman that Galerius was talking about that was just fucking burdened to push this thing up the stairs. Oh, I should probably put that away. Oh no. It looks like he jumped already. I might need to steal. Great temple door is still locked. I think it's because I need to put all the plaques on. Try the zip line. Let's see. Can I unlock this? No. There was no way to unlock this. I heard a big slapping sound. Oh, la 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 la. Okay, so I think I may need to steal something in order to, like, reset the world. Or maybe, like, what happens if I...
Arve again. Did you find what you need?
I'll be
See you
going...
again soon, I hope.
I'm gonna save it right here. But I'm gonna run the election, and then if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna go back and then steal something so I can reset the world and then go save Ulbius. What's the status of the election?
Why do you...
Got you. Can we start it now?
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before...
I just want to get it over and done with. Oh, wait, never mind. I haven't gotten Galerius to try.
Certainly. See you again soon, I hope.
Oh, you shall. Gotta go find my boy. Is he chilling down by the farm? Galerius. Oops. I thought Galerius's room was in here somewhere. Yeah, this is Galerius's room. Okay, so we know that he's not in there. Wait, I think I see him.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, here's Virgil.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think...
Oh? Golden goose eggs?
Whatever is in there, it has to be important.
What does it want me to shoot? Take the item. How interesting. Who wanted goose eggs again? Hi, Virgil. Where's Galerius? Let's see if I can get your boat.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people. I hear
We've heard this. I hear we have you to thank for saving Yulia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I noticed the graffiti. Why does someone think that you're a sinner? Who are you gonna vote for?
Cynthia seems to know what he's doing. Nobody's broken the golden rule under his watch so far. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Huh. Let's see if we can help him out with the
I haven't done
graffiti.
anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. And when
see.
you grow up in the north, as I did, I saw enough friends
heard
killed
this
or
stuff,
driven
too.
away to know. So I hid who I was, but that can't needless. My openness. Nice
Sorry
of
to
you
hear
to
that.
say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
You're probably right.
If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
I think I already know who it is.
Who is it?
It's Rufius. I found an incomplete letter to you in his
You went
house.
snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Not
I would
yet.
talk to him myself. But I think that would just inflame the situation. It's probably best if you do it, if you don't mind.
That's fine, buddy. I'll go do it.
Nice to talk to you.
Sure. I still haven't seen Galerius. But I'm gonna go talk to Rufius, because that seems important. Usually it doesn't just like throw up a whole checkpoint if it's not important.
How'd you do?
Oh, hello everybody. What's up, Rufius? Talk to him and then I'll talk to Galerius.
No idea what you're talking about.
I know it was you. I found an incomplete letter to him in your quarters.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism.
Which I helped him heal actually already.
Pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But
I'm glad we could help
the
him.
willow bark,
I know how it feels to be sick every day.
I feel like myself again.
And
I'll leave him
irritable.
alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
No problem.
On your
What
best
up, my
behavior, I
man?
trust?
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Look at me when you talk to me. Ever thought about running for
Bounced the
magistrate?
idea around once or twice, but
Yeah, most definitely. Malleolus
He
withdrew.
did. Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then. I'll let
Yes, it
Equitia
is.
know I'll be running.
Let's go. All right.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Thanks, Bubba. I'm gonna go talk to Virgil now. Oh. Whoopsies. Forgot I usually just take this way. Hooah! Dude, what a freaking jump. What up, my man?
Any news about my secret reviews?
Oh, I
Hey,
have.
How did you manage that?
I found a treatment for his rheumatism, which is making him agitated and compounding some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help clean up his graffiti, too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Hell yeah. Who are you gonna vote for? I wonder if I can get his vote. Okay, we resolved the lead. Let's see if it'll give me a new one.
Well,
I don't think so.
Cynthia seems to know what he's doing.
Anything I can do to
My
change
vote isn't
that?
for-
Damn, man.
Nice to talk to you.
Alright. Oh, it's time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate. Oh god. Man, that corner's dark. Let's make it happen, folks. I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen, man. I don't think I got nearly enough votes, to be honest with you. But we will see. And I really hope I did. I mean, who are they going to vote for if not Malleolus? Because most of the votes went to Malleolus. We'll just cross our fingers. Do an edit to the point that everybody's here. All right.
A warrate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Sentius.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Rufius.
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Citizens, you have made your decision. Sextus Sentius
Dang it.
Imperiosus.
My fellow citizens, you've placed your trust in me once again, and you won't regret it. I vow that each day henceforth will be just like this one, and I will deliver.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Kappa Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Goodness.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in dwarves.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ah! You know what? I want to test something. I knew it. It came away from the door. Denarii, fletched arrows. Oh, wow. Dude, that's crazy. Just a whole bunch of money. Well, I guess I can afford pretty much everything now. Ow. The hell? Holy cow, man. Okay, so we need 1 or 2 more votes. It's crazy. But we're getting really close. And I'm pretty stoked with our progress this episode. But with that, I'm going to save the rest of it for tomorrow. It is getting to a point where I'm pretty tired, but thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you're equally as intrigued as I am, because I'm still just completely and totally wanting to play this game until I fall asleep in front of the computer. But anyways, you guys, I will see you on the next one. See you on the flip.